So there has been a lot of drama going on with Baddies, with them going back and forth with each other on social media. And right now, Tanisha and Natalie kind of had a little bit of a back and forth because Tanisha gave her opinions on the recent episodes of Baddies. Tanisha basically said that she felt like Rollie and Slim both crossed the line talking about each other's family members, and that she felt like Rollie needed to let it go, and basically that she did too much, which everybody felt the same way about that. Not everybody, but most people who watched that episode felt like Rollie did not have to keep fighting Slim the way that she did because both of them were wrong in that situation. And then Tanisha said that if she was still the executive producer of the show with Natalie, she would have gotten rid of both Rollie and Summer for the way that they did Slim. And I'm aware that some people are going to say that Tanisha doesn't have room to talk because on her season of Bad Girls Club, she kind of acted like a bully sometimes too, but that was a long time ago and people grow from that. And you actually on the Bad Girls Club got to see the growth from the girls as the season progressed and at the end of the season. And I feel like Tanisha definitely did that. She also made a comment that when these girls go on these shows and they're jumping and bullying people, people out in the real world don't like that and they take it seriously. So when you go out to the clubs or you go out and you don't have security with you, people are going to try to attack you because of what they saw you do on the show. And Tanisha knows this all too well because all the girls from the Bad Girls Club have had their own stories about them getting attacked when they go out to clubs and stuff because of the things that they did on the show. Tanisha also spilled a little bit of tea because she said that there's two saddies on the show that, Zeus will never get rid of even if everybody wants them gone. Who do you think she's talking about? Because I personally think she's talking about Rollie and Scotty because they've been on the show the longest and everything that Rollie does, even people making a petition to get her off the show did not work. So I definitely feel like she's talking about them. However, those are just my opinions and I don't know if that's true. So then Rollie goes on her story and she responds to Tanisha, basically telling Tanisha to shut up and that if she wants a job on the show to be the host of the reunion, that she needs to contact Lemmy, and told her that she needs to be quiet about what goes on the show because she's not the executive producer anymore and hasn't been since the first season. Now, personally, I like Tanisha and I would like to see her, face off with Rollie. I'm not saying I want to see them fight, but I would definitely be interested in seeing the two of them come face to face. But I don't understand why people think it's so wrong for the bad girls to make comments on what's going on Baddies. I mean, Baddies was a spinoff basically of Bad Girls Club. I mean, they were trying to be like Bad Girls Club. And so I feel like the bad girls have a right to comment on the episodes just like everybody else does. Then Tanisha decides to respond to Rollie and she actually tags Rollie, which Rollie did not tag Tanisha. And Tanisha told her next time to tag her in it. And she made a comment about Rollie's knees being knocked. And I think that's funny because everybody has been talking about that. I personally don't talk about her body, but I do laugh a little bit when other people do because, I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I mean, Rollie talks about other people's bodies and faces all the time, and then she gets upset when people talk about her. Then Natalie decides to chime in, and she said that as long as you're talking about baddies, I love it. Good, bad, don't care. Thanks for the free press. Baddies keeps them talking and watching. Which, I mean, of course, Natalie doesn't care. She's here for the drama and she likes the fact that people are talking about her show, obviously. But Tanisha decided to respond to Natalie directly and told her that she needs to talk her shit in the house that Tanisha helped her build because basically the two of them worked on this together. That's what they say. And she basically said that Natalie had no business inserting herself in something that had nothing to do with her because her going back and forth with Rollie has nothing to do with Natalie. And she basically told Natalie to stop poking the bear because the last time she did it, things didn't go in Natalie's favor. So I'm just wondering if this is going to keep going or if it's going to stop because there's been a lot of drama going on with Baddies recently. But look, I don't think that Tanisha did anything wrong but give her opinion on the episodes just like everybody else does. I don't understand why the Baddies always have an issue anytime an OG bad girl has a comment about the show. She gave her opinion on the show just like everybody else did. And I mean, OG bad girls have a right to comment on what's going on with Baddies because people like to link Baddies with Bad Girls Club because it started off with all OG bad girls on the show, and obviously Natalie is an OG bad girl, so people keep linking the shows together, so they have a right to make their comments about it if they want to. I do like the fact that they decided to respond to Tanisha and Camila, but they never respond to Seven because Seven definitely gives her opinions on stuff too. I don't think Rollie wants to get into it with Seven, and that's maybe the reason why she didn't respond to her because Seven definitely made some comments about how she felt about the Rollie and Slim situation too. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section about all this Baddies drama that's going on, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.